And gentlemen, you see this we going to talk about right now. One of us need to share up your life and tell everybody to fit. Forward. No joke about that. Because last night when I watched Andre Stevens' show, I'm hear the last part when Ed Boy say what him say. It lit a spark in me to just do some quick Google searches. And one Google search, find a next Google search where make me ask more question, and make me ask some more question, and then me uncover some more things until me say, in myself say, oh, this appears to be this. But I now gonna tell you what I think, What I am going to do is present the evidence. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, make we start right here, so. Cause I say it's starting now. We're just gonna play that small clip it here. Andre I explain certain things about his research about potential oil in Jamaica. I wanna listen to this.
And for me producer. We're sitting, Courtney, on the south of the land. And underneath the south of the land, from Morant Point.
So I have to give honorable mention to Talk Your Mind TV. Talk Your Mind TV don't tell you no what go on already, If you don't watch the video them, we Talk Your Mind TV talk about this same thing with Andrea talk about right now, man. When you realize that Talk Your Mind TV don't talk about this already. I'm going to pop myself on the back to, because I raised many questions about this same thing because it just never make no sense. I did 3 or 4 videos months ago about this oil thing. Even when Daryl Varzona said there is no oil, me say really Daryl? And then when the company came out and said that, I made a statement that officially, no, them not drilling any oil. Me say, really? You really expect me to believe that? I'm left right there, so. But I was raising many questions about this oil situation. But let's continue.
To Negril Point, there are 2 basins. The Walton Basin and the Morant Basin. And what is happening? That these basins potentially has approximately 7 billion. Courtney.
7 billion.
Connect the dots now. You see how Cow Bay became relevant to some people?
Let it go.
Connect the dots, Jamaica. You see why you heard when the reporter said indigenous supply? Indigenous supply. You saw why the government tried to go in to take out lumber. You remember the lumber argument? You remember, again, Jamaica, when the Prime Minister said there is no sovereign state apart from the government of Jamaica. I'm going to show you something more. They spoke, Courtney,
Yes.
in the thing about the shores, what is under the sea. But this is the part that they have not shown you, Jamaica. Look there. Look there, Jamaica. There is the Walton Morant license and the Morant Basin area. You're seeing that, Courtney? So you have the Walton Basin area and you have the Morant Basin area. But let us not look under the sea, Courtney. Come here, Courtney. Come here, Jamaica. Look here, Courtney. What is that on the land? What is that on the land? Gas seep. Gas seep. Look at the green.
Yeah.
Look at the green, Courtney.
Green.
And where is that green gas seep?
What?
Their compound.
Oh, Maroon land.
Their compound.
Them know.
What can go so?
But Courtney,
Yes, teacher.
you realize that it says gas seep. There's 2 red areas that says gas seep. But there is a green area that says oil seeps.
Oil. And a good portion of the area too.
Wait, Courtney, Jamaica, are you learning with me tonight? Are you understanding the dynamics of what is at work? Jamaica, this is what was never reported
No.
in the broadcast, you know.
Them not.
They spoke to the country of what is in the sea. They never spoke to the country of what is on the land. Listen to the next part of the interview. And then I'm going to come Jamaica. And I'm going to make it make full sense now.
Larkin emphasized this point, saying that UOG's project represents a low-carbon development opportunity, one that ticks a lot of ESG boxes for the super majors. The Walter Morea block is what the industry calls a conventional play, meaning it doesn't require high-risk methods like fracking or ultra-deepwater rigs. Instead, it relies on proven geological formations, updated with today's advanced 3D seismic imaging and environmental data. This gives Jamaica a unique advantage. It can attract both traditional energy giants and newer, ESG-focused investment groups. That makes it one of the rare places where profitability and sustainability may actually align in the fossil fuel industry. Time, however, is not on Jamaica's side. United Oil and Gas received a 2-year license extension from the Jamaican government in 2024, giving them until January 2028 to start drilling. That may sound like plenty of time, but in the world of offshore oil, it's a tight window. UOG is now urgently working to secure about $50 million to drill its first well. According to Larkin, this is a relatively modest investment for what he calls the size of the prize. And the company isn't wasting time. They've already applied to Jamaica's environmental agency, NAYPA, for permission to conduct piston core sampling, the final step before drilling. Behind the scenes, UOG is negotiating with what Larkin describes as household name companies, oil majors, and regional players who are reviewing data and considering joint ventures. UOG currently owns 100% of the license, but is open to a farm-out deal, where they'd share equity in exchange for capital and drilling support.
Girls fruit drink, are the best fruit drink, yeah. Well, if you have a thirst for your need to quench, get a buckle for yourself and...
With technical partners in place and permitting underway, UOG says it's ready to move fast. We're a small team, a small board, Larkin said. There isn't an on-risk decision-making process. Things can happen in a really quick, short period of time. If a deal is struck and piston core results come back positive, Jamaica could be just months away from drilling its very first commercial offshore oil well. The countdown has begun, but with great opportunity comes great risk. Oil has made some countries wealthy beyond imagination, but it has also torn others apart. Guyana, for instance, has experienced both economic growth and rising political tensions since its oil discovery. Nigeria, Venezuela, and Angola offer more cautionary tales of mismanagement, corruption, and environmental damage. Jamaica must tread carefully. If oil is found in commercial quantities, the government will need a strong legal and regulatory framework to manage revenues, protect the environment, and ensure that wealth is shared fairly among its people.
More was zoning upon that part there. Mark Golding is a liar, isn't he? And a damn good one. The People's National Party has been 17-0 with the JLP in court. Them actually care about poor people, unlike the Jamaica Labour Party. It look like that Mark Golding and the PNP are the right people in for the job. No. Them have all of the qualifications. Integrity, one of them. They are not marred with corruption. Can you imagine if this nasty government that is presently in play right now get to be in government while this happens? While they discover oil in Jamaica? Hell on earth, ladies and gentlemen. Hell on earth of Jamaica. Yeah? You cannot allow that to happen. Make sure you go vote. Make sure you go vote.
Oil has made some countries wealthy beyond imagination, but it has also torn others apart. Guyana, for instance, has experienced both economic growth and rising political tensions since its oil discovery. Nigeria, Venezuela, and Angola offer more cautionary tales of mismanagement, corruption, and environmental damage. Jamaica must tread carefully. If oil is found in commercial quantities, the government will need a strong legal and regulatory framework to manage revenues, protect the environment, and ensure that wealth is shared fairly among its people. This is not just an energy project, it's a national transformation. There's also the question of climate change. Jamaica is a small island developing state that is already vulnerable to rising sea levels, hurricanes, and coral bleaching. Critics will argue that investing in fossil fuels goes against global climate goals. Supporters will say the revenue could be used to fund clean energy, education, and climate resilience. For Jamaicans, this may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Done right, oil could create jobs, fund hospitals and schools, and reduce debt. Done wrong, it could create a new elite and leave ordinary citizens behind. The stakes are enormous, not just for United Oil and Gas, but for every Jamaican. The decisions made today will echo for generations. Will Jamaica seize its moment? Brian Larkin's message is clear. The time is now. Jamaica has the geology, the data, and the interest from serious players. What it needs next is action. Partnerships must be formed, samples must be analyzed, and if the signs are right, drilling must begin before 2028. This moment feels eerily similar to Guyana in 2015. Back then, few believed oil would change that country's future. Today, Guyana is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Could Jamaica be next? The oil is there. The science is ready. The only question left is,
the science is ready. No, I'm ever play that back. Did she just confess that the oil is there? Wait. Let's go back. Wait.
today, Guyana is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Could Jamaica be next? The oil is there. The science is ready. The only question
We need help, Jesus!
would change that country's future. Today, Guyana is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Could Jamaica be next? The oil is there.
What did you say, bro? Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Emotional damage.
Back then, few believed oil would change that country's future. Today, Guyana is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Could Jamaica be next? The oil is there. The science is ready. In the world. Could Jamaica be next? The oil is there. The science is ready. Economies in the world. Could Jamaica be next? The oil is there. The science is ready.
What can go so? What can go so? What can go so?
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
In the world. Could Jamaica be next? The oil is there. The science is ready. The only question left is, will Jamaica strike it rich, or will this opportunity slip away like the ones before it?
Jamaica. 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 Producer, show them back the map. Jamaica. Now you understand why some politicians are saying all they need is 5 more years. Because after 5 more years, their families will be set for life. Is it making sense now? Jamaica, can the Maroons confirm if there's oil seeps in the cockpit country? Is this why the government is so strong towards them? Is this why wholeness is so toxic towards Chief Curry? Is this why wholeness all this time so antagonistic, Courtney, to Chief Richard Curry? Jamaica, what does 7 billion barrels of oil look like in US dollars? I think I can check it tonight. The average cost for a barrel of oil is $68 US, 78 cents. No, sir, Courtney. $68, 78 cents. Let us say now 7 billion. 7 billion times 68.78 US dollars. That is what wellness wants to get. That would equate to 481 billion US dollars. You hear what I said, Jamaica? You hear what I'm saying to you all tonight? And take into context, Courtney, that when they say them drill and find the 7 billion, remember that oil flows. So it will still be flowing. So that would have been Jamaica, the surface of the 7 billion. So that could have been doubled to 14 billion. That can double too much. 21 billion. That can double because we don't know the quantity of the oil that is underneath. Nor do you know the quantity that is on the land. Do you know the quantity, Courtney? So based on United Gas satellite imaging, a satellite pick up this in a Courtney. You remember people have been wondering from time to time how much satellite they must see at night time round the island. Right. You remember the satellites, and people as a teacher, what is the satellite I'm seeing? For almost 6 years, these satellites have been over Jamaica, aggressively locating. Aggressively, Jamaica. You remember Courtney what day? I'm going to say something too, no, and I'm going to say backside. And I never said to you fully because I never want to raise too much alarm yet. You remember I said to you, the fish in Hanover, how the school of fish come up to the shore. Yeah. You remember the school of fish came to shore alive and people are wondering, how so much fish came to shore alive? Jamaica. All of that came because you see in that belt. Producer, put up the belt again. Put up the belt again for me. See there. Put up the map again. No, not that one. Put up the map and then let me zoom in. Bring it up for me now. Bring it up, the producer, for me. And let me teach them. Look at that area. The Walton Basin area. Look at that area, Courtney. Courtney, come look again. Come look again, Courtney. Now right over here so them find the fish. Yeah. Look at how many little potential wells under the seashore. See one well there, you know. See one there, you know, Courtney. Yeah. Look right there, so. Look at right there. Where you see the purple square. Yeah. Is it making sense now?
Definitely.
Now, Courtney, let us look at the Morant Basin. Yeah. Colby, that you know. Colby, yeah, look on right there, so you know. Colby, Courtney. And look there. You never saw what, you never hear what them say in the report. You heard what they say in the report. It is easier to drill in the Jamaican shores. Yes. It is easier to drill in the Jamaican shore. Because the shoreline, the water level Jamaica is easier than that of what is happening that reaches the shallow water. Jamaica's shorelines are shallow.
Remember the deep drilling? When they go on deep drill, underneath.
Jamaica.
Deep sea drilling.
Do you want me to go further tonight?
You remember that, teacher? Deep sea drilling.
I am going to say something, Courtney.
Yeah.
No, me not go play all of this. I have to watch the rest of that to myself. There's 2 other parts of it where somebody did call in and more have to share. I mean, then me go share. Then me go. After me share him, me go move on to head boy part specifically. You understand?
Areas. But I will teach a little bit more. I know you're a very good observant student. You realize that.
Don't worry yourself, man. Everything good.
I go find him.
You remember that?
Wonderful job. The person will call in.
Why you think there's so much? It makes sense now.
Of course, add up.
Right. I'm going to look into that and see what I can find.
And find out the group of Jamaican business.
Just give me a second.
All right, teacher. Thanks.
All right.
Let me explain this point. Look no far. Money that was given.
One man calling.
Help the people.
A man calling.
The water.
Me never get the timestamp.
Hello, good night. Welcome to PDTV News Jamaica.
Good night.
Yes,
I
sir.
want to find him this.
The question was asked by Mr. Vaz about the gas stand in the night. He tell a lie, you know.
Let's see.
All right, my brother. Thank you for
Because
that perspective. Thank
we
you.
can't lose sugar. We can't lose ganja.
I think that you there first you take her.
Oh.
But because me that outfall
see it, yeah?
between the land and the sea.
Yeah, right, that's so. That brother, yeah.
I'll have more to teach soon. For the night.
Search. For a while time. Andrea Stevens?
Yes, my to teach soon.
See it now.
Hello, final call. Yes, my father.
I was a part of the Irish search for a while time bank and Morant Bay. Decide.
Emotional damage. What did you say? Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, this man claims that he was a part of the search in the Walton Basin area. Let us listen to that again. That deserves another listen.
Yes, more to teach soon. Hello, final call for the night.
Hello, Andrea Stevens?
Yes, my father.
I was a part of the Irish search for a while time bank and Morant Bay. Decide file from about 2009.
Repeat that call.
2009.
You were a wait. Calm down. You said you were a part of a research.
Yeah. At the Walter Bank and the Morant Bay. It found from about 2008 to 2009.
Oh.
But now, it look like after that now we find the aisle. As they said, the satellite, they start to use the satellite after.
Yes.
So the satellite now would bring out a more visible scene from the whole terrain between the land and the sea.
Wow.
But the aisle find from about 2009, 2008, 2009.
Oh, and you were a part of the research. So why wasn't it advanced from then?
Well, me couldn't tell you that because he's just a local person from the whole research. But I think 19 nations is upon the ship with it.
19
nations? Other nations, yeah.
So from them long time them find it.
Yeah.
Help. We key out of the Labourite.
We need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more. We need this. We need this. We need it. Help. Help. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength. Is a liberator.
2009. if in a 2009, if what this man is saying is true, that he was a part of this. A Bruce Golding, the Prime Minister 2009, a Labourite, you know? Now, when Bruce Golding was in power, did the PMP know anything about this? This alleged excursion of many nations in boats going around the sea, searching for evidence of oil and gas and finding it. These are just questions based off what this person is saying. I think there are questions that are to be asked. Will we get an answer? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know if we're gonna get an answer. But I think we deserve answers. 2009. Why is this not the biggest news since 2009, ladies and gentlemen? I'm gonna big up Lorraine and big up yourself in Lorraine. Me say in that place. Novelet, big up yourself, Miss Scott. Ryan Campbell, big up. Right? Why we haven't heard about it if that's true? So this kind of shocked me. And my whole reason for this live stream is not to declare that oil is in Jamaica, but to look at the evidence and the arguments. I asked myself, how did they come up with the 7 billion barrels of oil? How did they come up with that estimate? You have to have some type of research, something tangible, to come up with a prospect of 7 billion barrels of oil. I always ask that question. I am not an expert. I don't know how, I don't know how it is actually done in terms of discovery of oil. I don't know. I'm being honest, ladies and gentlemen. But my spider senses are tingling. And my lack of trust of this government is making it a full-blown wave, a tsunami of questions in my mind. Some of them I cannot even utter out of my mouth. I have to just keep them to myself. You understand? Brian Reed, big up. Right? I remember to like the video and like up the video, guys. Share up the video. I don't know. Moderators, where are we with the likes? Where are we with the likes, ladies and gentlemen? Can somebody give me a like compared to how many people watching comparison? Because I'm not even looking at that. I'm very much focused on the information. Right? So I want you guys. And listen some more. Listen some more to the bridge. Listen to
you say you find it in the Morant area.
We both find it in all of them. But because me is an outspoken person, as they are talking about now, them ditch me because to me represent the fisherman and we start speak out on the development of the fisherman and all of these things. And them ditch me because, I told it represent a cooperative. And we want all the fishermen.
No, this is disrespectful. No, that is disrespectful. People, 275 people watching and only 38 likes. No. That is disrespectful. I feel away. Me not tell no lie. I feel away. 275 people watching and 38 likes. No man, we have to do better than that. We need at least 200 likes. If me have 70 plus people we are here. Yeah, that, alright, that's a 1/3. But 200 and odd people are watch. Welcome to the platform, by the way. Could you guys just please hit the like button? It's free, It takes 1 second. It takes 1 second, guys. No, sir. Thank you to the people who hit the like button here, man. Mighty God.
Development, same like how I said Burkina Faso.
Yes.
Would I use a cooperative and build the tomato factories.
Yes.
We there try to use
The cooperatives.
the cooperative now
Mm-hmm.
for
Yes.
develop the fishing industry because we find that the inshore area, the fishing in kind of dwindle. So we want bigger boats and all of these things to venture out far we could rest the environment of the inshore area.
Oh.
But because me that outspoken fisherman and me never a sell out,
Yes.
they all group up against me and say me is a troublemaker.
My
And,
God.
and show me out of the system.
Mighty God.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that them do me.
So that is why we're finding so much shark attacks in St. Thomas now. The oil probably disrupting the natural life, the natural sea life.
Yeah, that can probably because all them do the oil thing, you know, is a like a blast, and the blast go and hit the sea bottom.
Oh.
So it disturbs the whole fishing environment.
Oh. And Bruce Golding was the prime minister at the time when they turn off the thing, no, my father. Bruce Golding was the prime. Turn off the thing, my friend. Let us finish the call quickly. And Bruce Golding was the prime minister at the time when the oil was found.
Yeah, I believe so. At that time.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So you call me back, we can have some more discussion on it because, as I said, the representative we can't afford.
I'll go and call you back.
Wanna see this a part one, you know. Wanna see the evidence, right? Wanna see the evidence and the argument that was presented. Enough of it for you to and I hear that we are up at 103 likes. Rowan, thank you. Keep me posted and moderators, please encourage people to hit the like button here and keep greeting the new ones that come in. When you see new people come in the chat, the moderators, I really would love for you guys to greet them if you are available to and say hello and welcome to the platform and stuff like that. You know, keep it warm and cordial in the comment section with the guests that come in. Alright? Especially when they come and they have a good spirit. They get me? Yeah, man. So keep it warm and nice. But you guys see the evidence there. This is over 30 minutes, so I'm gonna make a part 2 of this. And for those that watch this reaction from the beginning to the end, just know that this is part 1. In part 2 now, I am going to go into what the brother, oh my goodness, Head Boy said, and I looked into what he said, and I came up with some serious research material that I am going to share with you guys. So don't go anywhere. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Zin, that is it.